Welcome to Las Vegas Trader YouTube channel and my weekly analysis video of the financial markets. These videos are for educational purposes only, so consult with a professional financial advisor before making any financial decisions. So let's jump in the charts and see what happened. So this is the S&P 500, the daily chart. We took out this red bar, so we formed a higher low and produced this bottomy tail, and we're sitting just right at support here, close to support. So this indicates as long as we break above this, uh, 5600, we're gonna go higher. And here's the weekly chart. So we almost completely took out this red bar, previous week's bar. So this looks bullish. And on the monthly chart, um, well, we still have 2 weeks left of this month's action. So let's go to Nasdaq. Daily chart looks similar to the S&P 500. So we came up right to the opening of this red bar and pulled back, but looks bullish. We are sitting above the moving averages on a weekly chart. I mean, we like almost took out this red bar, so this looks bullish to me. We might retest like 20,500 and then roll over, produce a double top. And on the monthly chart, same thing like S&P 500. Let's go to Dow Jones, the daily chart. So we're sitting right at resistance. So we're probably gonna blast through that and produce a new high. And just like S&P and Nasdaq, we almost took out this red bar completely. So that indicates we're gonna see follow through probably, most likely. And same thing on the monthly chart. So let's go to Russell, the daily chart. So Russell is not even close to the all-time highs because we have this resistance, recent resistance. So there might be higher moves in Russell than the Nasdaq and S&P 500. As you can see, these down moves and up moves were pretty big. So we might produce a nice big green candle Monday or Tuesday. But we have the rate cut announcement on Wednesday by the Fed. So we'll go through the calendar at the end of the video for the news. So this is the weekly chart. So like the other indices, we almost took out this red bar. So I think we're gonna go higher. And the monthly chart, these moving averages, they just push the price back up. So we still have 2 weeks. Let's go to crude oil. Crude oil chart telling me we're going higher, but we might see a little pullback first and then move back up to like a $72 area or so, or just close to it, or even higher. Depends how strong the move up will be. What kind of candle we're gonna see? We're gonna see a nice big candle like one of these. That we might even retest this 200-day moving average. Let's go to the weekly chart. So we produced a bottoming tail off the 200-day moving average. So we have just tiny little follow through to test this 200 and then we produced this bottoming tail. So I think we're going higher. And on the monthly chart, So we came down to the support and we pulled back. I think we're going higher. Let's go to gold. So looks very bullish. So we had this breakout, then we chopped in this range. We came back. The moving average caught up, and now Thursday, Friday, we just broke out, and we printed new highs, all-time highs. Here's the weekly chart. So it looks bullish. And the monthly, as you remember, I kept saying that we need to close above these tails for the prices to go up, and that's what we have seen here. So that's gold. Let's go to silver. The daily, more volatile, bigger moves. Gold was only 1%, up 1%. Silver, as you can see, 3%. So, and I think the previous day was like 4% or something like that. So, it looks bullish, but we might see a little pullback. Maybe not quite as deep to the $30 level, but 30.50 maybe. $30, 30 and a half, and then continue. And here's the weekly chart. So nice big strong green bar, taking out these two red bars. So now you can draw a line here, a trend line down. So we might see a little pullback, like I said, to the $30.50 or so, and then continue with the news on Wednesday. And here's the monthly chart. As you remember, I kept saying that this is producing tails, coming back down to the moving averages, and then reversing. So, so we're sitting right at resistance. There's a lot of resistance here. So we need to just possibly, what's going to happen probably on Wednesday, just break through this resistance. That's the monthly. So let's go to Bitcoin, the daily chart. So, so these moving averages are declining. The 200 is rising. We are sitting right above the moving averages here. So I think we're going to go higher. We had this double bottom here. So let's take a look at the weekly. So the weekly we came down to the 50-day moving average, which is rising, and we produced this nice green bar. So which probably will produce follow through to the upside. And the monthly chart again, these tails being produced to the, and looks like we're going to go higher as well. Let's go to dollar, the daily chart. So looks like, so like I said in the previous videos, that we're gonna test this bottom here, this support level. So we exactly what happened. So now we bounced back, came back down, and formed a uh, higher low. So now we're sitting at this um, level of the higher low. So I think we're going to go higher, but the 20 is declining. So we need to take out this roughly 101.70 area to go even higher. So there's a lot of news this week. Um, so we'll see what happens, especially on Wednesday. So we're sitting above this 200-day moving average on a weekly chart. Possibly just a little more pullback again, and then go higher. And the monthly chart, still have 2 weeks left. So as of right now, it looks a little bullish. I mean bearish. So it might be We'll see what happens next 2 weeks. And last but not least, the bonds. Here's the daily chart. So we are sitting right at resistance here. We just broke above it and came back down a little bit just to retest it. So I think we're going higher because it looks bullish. And here's the weekly chart. As you remember, I kept saying reverse head and shoulders, and it's playing out nicely. So we are just above this red bar and this resistance level. So I think we're going to continue higher. And the target is roughly 107.50 or so. We might not see it in 1 week, maybe 2 weeks, but we'll see how the news, how it's reacted to the news on Wednesday. And here's the monthly chart. So now we are sitting above the declining 20-day moving average. We are above these red bars. And I think, like I said, 107 resistance, 107.50 should be the target, but ultimate 120 or 17 between 117 and 120. Okay. So in the upcoming months, because again, reverse head and shoulders on a monthly chart. Okay. So that's it for this week. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, hit the bell notification icon. But before we go, let's take a look at the calendar, like I mentioned earlier in the video. So that would be, let's see, September 16th to the 20th. So Monday, not much news. Tuesday, 5:30. This is a Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern Time. So retail sales, not too much volatility doing that. Let's take a look, see what else. Manufacturing should be pretty quiet, but you never know. And then Wednesday, we're going to get the mortgage data, the building permits, the housing starts at 5:30, 8:30 Eastern, and then a bunch of crude oil at 7:30. The big news is the Fed interest rate decision at 11 a.m. or 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and now FOMC projection interest rate decision. So this will be the day that's going to produce a lot of volatility. So it's projected. Right now it's 5.5, forecasting 0.25% cut. But if we get a half a, you know, 0.5%, it'll probably be even more volatile and be surprising, to the traders and investors. So, and then we get the press conference by the Jerome Powell 30 minutes later. So now Thursday, we're gonna get the jobs claims report, initial job claims, the Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index, and then also at 7 o'clock, existing home sales. So that's Thursday and Friday. Not much, nothing really. Just the one Fed speaker, which is, I don't think it's going to produce any too much movement because of him. Anyways, that's it for this week. Again, don't forget to subscribe, Like the video, hit the bell notification icon, and we'll see you next video or live stream. Take care.